And so what we have here is a thermometer, if you will, and envisage a thermometer with 4 different stages of business growth. And I'm going to talk about each of those stages, because here's the thing. You need to focus on the right activity for your stage of business growth. So many people get so overwhelmed. It's kind of like walking up to a entrepreneurial activity buffet with all these ooey gooey wonderful things that we think we should be doing. And we go, where do I start? So by knowing your stage of business growth, it helps you focus on particularly the right activity. So I'm going to share quickly these 4 stages. So number 1, here down at the bottom, I call the employee. And the reason I call it the employee is because we feel like an employee. We're doing everything in our business. We do everything from cleaning the toilets, but we really need to focus on 3 things. We need to focus on getting clarity. I call them the 3 C's. Clarity on your message, your offer, those types of things. We need to focus on getting some cash into our business. And we need to focus on contacts. So here at this level, I say people don't have to worry about paid advertising or Facebook ads or all these fancy funnels and all those types of things. Here, you just need to keep things simple because you're building the foundation for going up. You need to really get clear on your messaging, your offer, and what is the best way for you to outreach to people. I see people wasting so much time on fancy websites like 15 pages and all those types of things, or they're worried about their tagline, or they're worried about, they spend time on their logo and the right colors. But that's not going to make you any money to invest so that you can move to the next level. We get distracted, joint ventures or writing a book or all these types of things, and we truly, truly don't need it here. So then I said there's stage 2. And stage 2 I call the manager. And I call it the manager because now it's time to start building a team. And you're ready to shift into manager level because you're making enough money, but you don't have time to spend it. So here it's all about how do you create leverage in your business? So it might be if you're a coach, shifting from one-on-one private coaching to group coaching. Or if you're here at stage 1, you might be networking. That's, a great sales funnel. And up here, how can you leverage networking? Well, one way to do that is to be speaking at networking instead of shaking hands. So leveraging. The second is about delegating. So getting things off your plate that aren't in your zone of genius. And the third is creating systems. And one of the best systems that we have to communicate with people, of course, Virginia, you use it, I use it, almost every entrepreneur uses it, and that's your email system. But you still don't need lots of fancy things, right? You don't need Facebook ads at this point. You don't need to have, I'm sure many of you have, I have a client who has a cleaning business. Not my typical client, but he came to me and needed some help. So he has a cleaning business, and I went to his website. He cleans every single thing under the sun. Like he had a list of offerings that was this long. And I went, so how does anybody know what you're the expert at? And that was the question I asked him. And we very quickly just figured out what his positioning in the marketplace would be so that he's different than the other cleaning services. But that's at the manager level. And the third level is what I call CEO. And CEO level is where you are earning really good money. You're not focused on the admin, you're focused on the big picture, the vision. You're focused on the vision, you're focused on creating more teams, so you're a leader. And those are the big things and the new things that you have to learn. See, every level that you go up, you have to learn new skills. And I think that's what a lot of entrepreneurs don't realize. And last but not least, stage 4 is what I call legacy. And this might be where you're working on, what is your exit strategy? Or how do you diversify? Those types of things. And as you go up each level, of course, there's different incomes and that sort of thing. But the thing is that there are definite things that you don't need to worry about. And so when I start working with clients, we identify what stage they're at, and then where do they want to go. And I give them a very specific list of activities to focus on.